And one of the things that you don't know in the beginning is how to spot trouble. And I often watch it with myself with the managers, is that I can see it 15 minutes before they can. And sometimes they'll think to you, well, why are you pointing this out? This is not a problem. And 15 minutes later it can be. And there's little things that, you know, suddenly someone starts shouting that doesn't need to. Suddenly someone starts falling around. It's all these little indicators. You know, it's a great idea just to grab a swab and go and wipe the table near them so you can listen to what's being said or how they're behaving, or stand near them and just get that feedback. Just watch that what's coming and pick up the signs, because the signs are always there. It never just happens. It might be a loud raised voice, it might be a loud swear word, but it's always coming and you'll always see it long before it happens.
Okay, Alice, can we keep it down?
Yeah, that's all right.
Come on, you boys. Sorry, mate. No worries.
Your bar swab can be your greatest ally, you know, walking in there, g'day boys, how are you? And breaking a bit of ground with them, and then making them feel a little bit comfortable, but also making them aware that, that you're around.
Some useful tips there. If you're going to stop a problem before it starts, you have to be able to spot the early warning signs, use the discreet monitoring technique of collecting glasses, and intervene in a very diplomatic way. And of course, it's not just the publican who has to be able to do this. In a big pub like Zagami's, the publican can't possibly monitor the whole building himself.
You'll always have that 1% that will be very demanding or try and push, as a customer trying to push the security officer to the brink of his temperament. I think that's a fact of life, and you know, each situation, of course, is always different. That security person must be a thinker. He must see the problem coming. If you look out for it, you'll find it. Anticipate the problem arising. See where your trouble may come from. Not lose your cool. Keep your front about you at all times, and treat them like human beings. For example, if you had a group of guys coming up to a nightclub entrance. Again, with the right sort of person on the door, they can anticipate that coming. Okay, they can see these guys are a bit rowdy. So why pass the problem onto the bar staff or the people within the room, where if it does get out of hand, it'll surely get out of hand because it's involving a lot of other people. It must be stopped at the door.
Sorry, guys, can't come in.
What the bloody hell not? What's wrong with us?
There's nothing wrong with you. It's just we've got a policy.
Oh, what, is our money not good enough for you?
No, it's nothing to do with that. It's a policy we've got about groups. Look, if you go in the bar, they won't serve you.
Well, I don't see why we can't go in. I mean, let those two in.
Yeah, but they weren't in a group.
Well, look, man, we'll settle down. We just want to have a beer, all right? We're not going to cause any trouble or anything.
It's not me. It's nothing personal. It's the management.
Come on, look, just once. I don't want to go somewhere else and have a beer. I want to have a beer here.
Jim, I want to have a beer, mate. Let's go somewhere else, okay?
We'll go. Thanks, man. Thanks for nothing. So we're going to walk to the bar.
And that's what it's all about. It's about managing people and understanding their needs rather than just walking in, picking someone up in a headlock and carrying them out the door.
If we're trying to ascertain the age of someone, be it a lady or a guy, we're going to get a very defensive response if we turn around and say, you don't look 18, show me your ID. I mean, that's immediately we are being aggressive, we're not being caring, we're not being assertive, we're just being downright rude.
Yeah, wait, how do I look? Do I look okay? You look about 90. Oh, good. Yeah, put your jacket on. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
If I wanted to check your ID, I say, gee, you look great, but gee, you don't look 18.
Hi, yeah, I'll have 3 beers, a pina colada and a rum and coke, thanks.
Yeah, listen guys, I'm going to have to ask for the proof of age card or some other ID before I serve you. I just have to make sure you're over 18.
Oh, you must be joking. Of course we're over 18. Just get the drinks, would you?
Yeah, look, I know it's a real drag, but it's the law. I really do need to see some ID.
But we've always been served in pubs before.
Yeah, no one's ever asked us for ID.
So we don't carry around our bloody birth certificates, right?
You calling us liars or what?
No, look, of course I'm not. I'm not saying you're not 18, but I really do need to see some ID before I can serve you. And listen, don't take this personally. I have to ask the taxi people for ID before I can serve them.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Ah, come on, let's get out of here. You have to be a pension.